Hi, this is Mike Walther from Oak Wealth Advisors with your 2025 charitable planning tips. Before we get into the details of the planning, though, I want to recommend that everyone reach out to their tax accountant and confirm their tax planning before moving forward with this or any other tax planning advice. The last thing you want to do is get a great idea and have it be inappropriate for your personal situation and make a bad decision. So again, take this information and work with your tax advisor to implement it for your own family. So let's first look at what has not changed as a result of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act that had so many impacts in many different ways for your tax planning going forward. First, for those of you who are over age 70, you can continue to make charitable gifts directly from your IRA account. Those are known as qualified charitable distributions, or QCDs. Those distributions to charity count as part of your required distributions for the year and are non-taxable distributions. So it's a wonderful way to get money out of your IRA account tax-free. Second, for those of you who make significant gifts over multiple years, using a donor-advised fund allows you to move the assets you're planning on gifting over multiple years into an account and collect the entire charitable deduction in the current tax year. So those are two tools to take advantage of charitable giving this year before the rules change next year. So what's changing? Well, there's a couple limitations that are going to make your gifts in 2026 a little less valuable for you on your tax return. First, there's going to be a floor of 0.5% of your income that's going to be disallowed with respect to your charitable gifts. As an example, if you made $500,000 in income in 2026 and you gave away $10,000, the first $2,500 of that is going to be non-deductible. So you'd still have a gift of $7,500 for charitable tax purpose or for charitable giving purposes, but you're going to lose the first $2,500. If your income was $1 million next year, then you're going to lose $5,000 of your gifts. So that's avoidable if you make the gifts in advance in 2025 and don't make them in 2026. In addition, for those of you in the highest marginal tax bracket of 37%, the tax deduction benefits limits you to 35%. So that reduction in the tax benefit for wealthy people making charitable gifts is going to only impact those in the highest marginal tax bracket, but those two deductions together are going to really limit what our wealthier clients are able to deduct in 2026 from their charitable gifts. So what should you be doing? One, reach out to Oak Wealth Advisors and your tax advisor and figure out what makes sense for your family. In many cases, it's going to be making 2026 charitable gifts this year in 2025. Also, you might want to be funding a DAF, the Donor Advised Fund, in 2025, and then making gifts out of that fund in future years to meet your giving objectives. And then finally, if you're over age 70, qualified charitable distributions continue to be an effective tax planning technique for getting money out of your IRA account that otherwise would be a taxable distribution and giving it directly to charity where there's going to be no tax on the distribution. And finally, for those of you who want to be more strategic with your planning, we encourage you to reach out to your advisor at Oak Wealth Advisors and start working with them on your family giving workbook. This tool is new, and we hope it will encourage families to share their planning and their giving intentions with the younger generation that can hopefully continue to carry out those goals and wishes when the parents pass away. Also allows the younger generation to be more involved in the planning process. So we encourage you to use this workbook. It helps with family dialogue and really helps make sure that your long-term intentions get carried out. So with that, we'll encourage you to keep looking at our updates as we produce them. Follow us on YouTube, listen to the Special Needs Voice podcast, and hopefully all those different resources will be impactful for you and your family with your planning. Please reach out to your Oak Wealth Advisor if you have any questions or want more information about your tax planning. Thanks so much.